Good afternoon. Welcome to Hip Flippin Mamma's YouTube channel, where we will be discussing this very fancy bandana that I have on my head. And I will be telling you how you can get one too. If you put in the chat exactly what this beautiful bandana actually is, you get 10,000 bonus points. Not just bonus points, 10,000 mama bonus points that mean absolutely nothing. They mean absolutely nothing. You can save up your points for a lifetime and get absolutely nothing for them. But isn't it fun to collect them? Years ago, when I first started my YouTube channel, I actually had people that would keep track of their mama bonus points. True story. But seriously, what this is just me so sick of my hair, but too lazy to call and make a hair appointment. So, there's that. Let me check something. I need to go get my pills. That's what I need to do. I'm flipping everybody off in my picture. I didn't even know that. But I am. I'm just flipping you right off. Hello, baby. How are you? I hope you're well today. Interesting. How you doing, Joycey? Joycey, are you going to figure out my special bandana? You'll get 10,000 mama bonus points. That mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness. I got some good rings. Man, I paid $80 for this lot. For 4 pieces. And I only want 2 of them. Let's hope when they get here, they're really spectacular. Well, one is a turquoise ring. Like, it looks almost just like my Yazzie ring that I sold to Carol. But it's not a Yazzie. So I was going through all of my jewelry, taking out what I want to list. The pieces that I want to list. I won't be able to list them today because I have to do my shipping. And not only do I have to do my shipping, but I have to go through all of my sports cards. I have a headache today. But I didn't go to bed until like 10 o'clock this morning. Almost 11 o'clock this morning. And then I got up at 12:30. So I only slept for an hour and a half. So, there's that. I need to get a bunch of stuff listed. And then hopefully they will sell really, really well. Oh, I have to, I know what I have to do. Somebody requested me to, hi Sharon. Yes, it's like actually freezing in this bedroom. It's actually cold in here. It is actually cold in here. Oh, and I got my fan on, so yeah, that probably doesn't hurt. It's my team's color? No. Sharon, do you know anything about my bandana? Can you tell what's special about my bandana? I mean, the first person that figures it out gets 10,000 mama bonus points. That mean absolutely nothing. That, and they will be very, very intelligent and know me very, very well to figure it out. In that I would actually do such a thing. But it's actually quite common for me. It's like almost a daily occurrence. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds to figure it out. Guys, I upped my turmeric to the maximum strength turmeric. Now I pay $30 for 30 capsules, where I used to pay $40 for 120. But those were only 100 milligrams. These ones are 500 milligrams. Organic, I can't even read that. Here's a clue. I'm not trying to be sexy. That just comes natural. If people ever thought like I was serious, I would be in so much trouble. Where's my magnifying glass? Dudes, I gave out so many business cards yesterday. People either asked for them, or I just struck up conversations and gave them out. Yeah, you cut the sleeves off your t-shirt. Yeah, but where did my sleeves go? That's the whole point. I can't believe it's taking you this long to get it. This is how you know you're old. Organic turmeric root extract, standardized to, this is 630 megagrams. 95% curcuminoids. Blend yielding 500 milligrams of curcuminoids. Yeah, curcuminoids. 500 milligrams of curcuminoids. Organic fermented ginger root. Organic black pepper fruit extract. That's the thing. Yeah. Thanks, Sharon. You got it. 10,000 bonus points. Mama bonus points. I cut the necks off my t-shirts because I have a fat neck. And then I cut the sleeves. This one, it's all jagged. I rushed, and then it was crooked, and I tried to fix it, and it's all just unprofessional looking. But yeah, this is like, yep, this is me in the wild in my home. And then I'm so sick of my hair. My sleeve goes right on my head. Right on my head. Hang on, I have to go get my pills. You know you want some. My back hurts today. I'm live, honey. So you don't walk in naked or anything. I had to order more turmeric because I took a bunch of turmeric out of my pill case and I gave it to my contractor. Yeah, I'm very talented. So now my turmeric pills are even bigger. Look at that. Look at the difference between these pills. This is like my Vesicare, and this is my turmeric. Sharon, do you want your package set? I was going through and sorting everything, man. Oh, dudes. I actually had nails. I had nails for about 24 hours. And then I ripped them off. I did, man. I even slept in them. You guys want to know how I'm always so bloody? Like, I itch myself. Do you see that where I broke the skin all down my arm? Yeah, I'm very talented that way. This is all the new merch I have. It's just a bunch of earrings. I've got skulls in there, though. So, last night was an excellent night for boxing. Oh my gosh, I went grocery shopping, which I don't do very often. But I went grocery shopping. Yeah, I bought like $50 worth of groceries. It was mostly produce because that's mostly what I eat. And I bought my food first. And then we put up the family groceries first. Because if I buy stuff that like Tom's not going to eat, I pay for that myself. And then we'll put up the the combined like meal foods that, or ingredients that we're going to use to make meals, or just general staples. And then like if Tom picks up anything, like he picked up 4 or 5 things for himself, snacks, and I'm not doing snacks or pop or anything like that now. Things that only he's going to eat, that they're not for meals and stuff like that. I subtract that from our grocery bill, and then I pay him half. So like I'm super serious about like cutting everything down the middle. So that's important to us, that everything is right down the middle. And I have to say, it's a happier household doing it that way. It really, really is. Hi, Joni. Love you, Mama. Crystal. This was on the front of this card that Crystal sent me. And I spent an hour cutting it out. I worked like 12 hours in this room yesterday. And I was like, I'm cutting this damn hamster out of this card. And I thought about putting that hamster inside of a different card and sending it to Flippin' Hippos. Because Star loves hamsters. She loves hamsters. Because, you know, I'm just so thoughtful that way. And I'm so humble. But yeah, we're going to do shipping now. You guys, I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday while Hip Flippin' Daddy went to the movies. Okay? And I got to empty my garbage. It's getting full. Garbage comes tomorrow. So anyway, and I found this book called How Not to Die. And it was all about nutrition and like how much of everything that you're supposed to have, and like water content of, because you know I consume a lot of produce. And what foods have the highest amount of, I don't have my purse in here and I'm too lazy to go and get it. What has the highest amount of water? And I thought, well, I'll just eat stuff that's got a lot of water. But I've been gaining so much weight. Like I've gained like 15 pounds in the last like week and a half, 2 weeks. And I don't know why. And I was really concerned about it. Like my fingers are all, like if you're in my auctions, like my fingers are all like bloated and everything. Hey, Brenda. Woo. It really opens up the sinuses. And so I met this beautiful, oh my God, you guys, I met the most beautiful, dark-skinned, natural hair, black, beautiful goddess yesterday at Barnes & Noble. And she was just like one of those people that has a light around them. You know what I mean? Like how some people can say, "Ooh, I see your aura. I see your aura." She was just strikingly beautiful. And she's actually a personal trainer. And she was telling me, because we were talking about it, because, you know, I talk to everybody. And if I don't, I'm in a bad mood. But she was telling me there's a lot of salt in watermelon. And I'm like, what? And she's like, and plus she said I was drinking too much water. And I said, well, I always drink like 1.5 gallons of water. You guys know I drink like one of these and almost half of it again every day. And she's like, how long have you done that? And I'm like, you know, well, at least since December, because I got this. This is one of my Christmas presents from Clay. So that's my son. Um, but even before then, before I kept track of it, I drank a lot of water. And she's like, she's like, it's the watermelon. There's a lot of salt in watermelon. I'm like, I never knew that. I said, I have been drinking, because I told her, I said, I've been eating a lot of watermelon. My husband bought, because, you know, he works in produce. He bought 2 humongous watermelons. So, you know, he cuts them up. So, like, every day for like the last 2 weeks, I've been eating like a Tupperware container like this big and probably this thick of watermelon every day. And she's like, that's what's doing it. And I'm like, you're kidding me. Watermelon. But, you know, like broccoli is supposed to have like 95% water, right? It's supposed to be really good for you. I did this elimination diet one time to find out what my weight gain triggers were. And you go down to brown rice and just plain chicken breast. That's what you start with. You eat that for a few days and then you introduce other foods in. And I seriously, through all my research, I seriously think I have a gluten intolerance. But I'll have to work on that later. But broccoli was the first thing that I put back into my diet, you know, because I love broccoli, steamed broccoli, and I love raw broccoli. I gained 4 pounds that day from eating broccoli. Broccoli is a weight trigger for me. Who knew? Broccoli. And I did it like 3 different times over a couple of years because people are like, that's bullshit. Hi, Craig. You know you love me, Craig. Okay? You're extremely fond of me. You know you are. Because who else would come to you in this gorgeous state? Because look, I'm just telling you straight up. Look at this face. With all this crap out of my face, you can focus on the face. Man, that stuff, whoo, it opens up the sinuses. It's got a lot of salt in it, she said. Oh, the cabbage soup diet. I love cabbage soup. I love cabbage. I love everything about it. I actually had a conversation with this kid, a young man. Well, he was 20, excuse me, he was 29. He had said something about being a farter because foods give him gas. And I'm like, I'm a farter too. I said, don't you wish you could be a burper and not a farter? He's like, yes, I do. And I'm like, you know, I've asked God, please make me a burper instead of a farter. And then for like a week, I did nothing but burp. And I'm like, I don't know. There's no pleasure out of burping. Or at least if you fart, your stomach goes down. I cracked myself up. The conversations that I have with strange people who are now my friends, it's unbelievable. I know, right? I I can entertain myself. No, it's true, Greg. I am very easily entertained, okay? It doesn't take much to entertain me, and I'm good with that. It sounds like my ceiling fan is having really good sex. Can you hear that? All right, we're going to look and see how much we got in the bank account, in the business bank account, before I do my shipping. So anyway, I was researching these books and stuff, reading these books and taking notes. And I had to buy a $10 sketch pad, a really thick sketch pad, because I forgot my notebook. So I could take notes out of these books and stuff. I ended up buying 5 books while I was at Barnes & Noble yesterday. But I didn't buy them at Barnes & Noble, okay? I bought them off of eBay for like $5 a piece. I'm not stupid. I have $7 left off of the $50 gift card that my husband gave me. Not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. I usually use it to get coffee and maybe a piece of cheesecake or a cookie when I go to Barnes & Noble. Hi, Froggy. But I've never actually, like, bought things with it. It's just, because I'm just super frugal like that. Plus I love getting mail. There's just something about getting mail. I was always like that as a kid too. I would send away for free samples and just silly things just to get mail. I don't know what it is. Made me feel important in a household that didn't make me feel important. You do, Froggy. I'm so happy, honey. I'm so happy you love them. Nice quality, huh? Ooh, my eBay payout came. So I got $10 cash back yesterday at Aldi's. I spent $53 on my groceries. And then I sent $19 to Tom. I transferred $19 to his checking to pay for my half of the family groceries. I wish we would have split bills down the middle. We've done it for a couple of years now. I wished we would have done it 37 years ago. Okay? It is the best thing. My husband is very money motivated, and it is one of the best things. I think it's the best thing that we have ever done. There's no bitching. There's no I pay more than you do. Blah 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 blah. He makes a lot more than I do, but it doesn't matter. I want to pay half of everything. I don't pay him half of the gas because I don't ever drive the truck. So, I mean, like, I don't go to movies anymore. I canceled my movie membership because there haven't been any movies I've wanted to see. And I was wasting it. So he goes to the movies still, and then he drops me off at Barnes & Noble. So I think that's his movie. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's an alarm. And then he just picks me up after the movie. So I prefer that much better. Much better. Because I know everybody at Barnes & Noble because it's my happy place. And I used to, when I was in college, I used to go there all the time. I didn't go to college till I was 42, so. So, yeah, I was talking to my buddy there yesterday for quite a while. He works there. All right. Let's Where's my 401k distribution paperwork? I know I brought it in here. I don't know where it is. Oh, well. All right. I need to keep track of... That's what happens when I took my notebook out of here. Gotta keep track of how much I'm spending on shipping. It's not showing any of my eBay purchases, which I bought, I think, 3 books yesterday, and I bought 2 books today. I have thousands of books in this house. I love selling books too. Okay, so let's see, 10, 20. We'll just say 50. I didn't spend $50 on books, but so we'll just start with 100. I don't like to take any of my checkings down past 100. Put a percentage equal to each other in a separate account. Yeah, it's good how we do it. I like how we do it. When he wanted to go to Shipshewana Thursday, he's like, babe, I'm going to take you to Shipshewana. There's a concert in Shipshewana, and we're going to spend the night. And I'm like, this is not a good week for me. I said, I had like $700 worth of bills this week. He's like, it's on me. I said, okay, let's go. But then he ended up working for his buddy, so he worked on Friday, so we couldn't go anyway. Well, our joint checking is his checking account, so he actually has an advantage because like we had $3,000 in there before we like started splitting everything. But then he has always like when we go out, he pays for dinner. When we go to a movie, he would pay for the pop. You know, he paid for more things than I did, like recreational things. But now we split everything right down the middle. No bitching, no fighting, no nothing. And then there's times when he'll be like, no, don't worry about it. And I'm like, oh no, I'm worried about it. Half on everything. No bitching, no fighting, no negativity, no resentment, no nothing. Take the money, damn it. Like it costs us $50 every time we get our lawn mowed. Ownership is enough. Well, it's hard to read them all. Right now, I'm trying to get through, I don't even know what drawer it's in. This one. Which I just ordered. I ordered a new, the Gerson therapy. Because I lent it out to somebody. Hey, TT. I lent it out to somebody and I never got it back. So I ordered a new one today. And then I'm getting through this one. This is the daughter. This is Charlotte Gerson. This is the daughter of Dr. Max Gerson, who through diet and juicing and coffee enemas and eating a raw diet and everything, he cured just like all these diseases like polio and cancer and asthma and just all this stuff. But this is her last book. This is an updated version of her last book. So I'm reading this one right now. Yeah, it gives like it's a strict diet and juicing schedule and stuff like that. But it's really educational. If you guys ever get the opportunity to find on YouTube, I can't find the video now. It's called the Gerson Miracle. or the Gerson therapy. And it talks about how the doctors in the 30s actually, because it was costing them money, the health profession, it was costing them money because he was curing all these people. They got the FDA to arrest him. And was he arrested? Or anyway, what ended up happening is they poisoned him and killed him. But his daughter Charlotte carried on after her father, and like, she's never been sick. She's never had a cold, she's never had the flu, nothing. She has perfect vision, no cavities, nothing. And she has to have her practice in Mexico because the FDA won't allow them to have a center where people go that have cancer and they get healed, right? Then they go back home to the States, and if they don't follow that same diet, the cancer will come back. But if they stay on that same program, there's no cancer. And it's been, I mean, it cures diabetes. It just, I mean, everything. I've done so much research on this. But the reason you have to do coffee enemas is, and Michael Landon was doing this when he was dying from prostate cancer. He was doing, in Mexico, he was doing the Gerson therapy. The Gerson therapy. And there's a documentary called The Gerson Miracle. And the doctor who devised this was Dr. Max Gerson. It's Gerson right there. Gerson. There's lots of different books out there. Yeah, I know that. Hi, Crystal. Do you want to work when I get off of this live? Well, and then there was a female doctor, who testified in front of the Senate that she took kickbacks from the FDA and from the medical community, the uppers of the medical community, or I don't know, it was FDA. It was millions of dollars from the FDA to not treat patients, to make them wait, or to deny them. She was like insurance, right? To not deny them coverage on like their cancer treatments so that they would make more money. Okay? So that the FDA would make more money. And these people were dying. And they were dying because she was, as an insurance biller, she was not covering things and refusing payment on things. So people weren't getting treatment and people were dying. And she admitted it. The FDA controls, pharmaceuticals. They control healthcare. The FDA does. And all this Monsanto bullshit. Okay. My mom's getting a settlement right now from Monsanto for Miracle-Gro because she got cancer from it. And Monsanto has this, Miracle-Gro shit in all of the seeds. And Monsanto is forcing I could get into it. We could talk about it for hours. I'm not going to do it. I've talked about it before. I'll be talking about it forever. And cross-pollination, and then they're suing the small farmer because the wind cross-pollinated their bullshit cancer into their crops. No, he was doing it. When he was on Carson, he was doing it. But he stopped. His U.S. doctors convinced him to stop doing it, and that's when he died. He was doing it. When he was on Carson, he was doing the coffee enemas and all of he was doing the whole program. That's why he was getting better. It's when he stopped doing it. He died. So the reason you have to do the coffee enemas, you don't have to, but when you have the sickness, it it all cleanses out of your body, right? And your colon cannot keep up with all of these toxins that it's going through. So by doing the coffee enema, it stimulates the colon, right? The caffeine stimulates the colon, so the colon's working harder, and it's able to function out flush out all those toxins. Yes. Yep. Don't tell me, man. I'm a freaking expert. I'm an expert. And then there was a Dr. I want to say Bernstein, but it's not Dr. Bernstein. He developed a cure for cancer too. It was a shot, and it would cure cancer, a series of shots. And the FDA shut him down. They arrested him. That's who they arrested, was that doctor. I can't remember what his name was. Yeah, FDA is they're just a bunch of, that's why there's so many foods in this country that the FDA allowed that are banned in every other country. Every other country they are banned in. And like Nutella is one of them. I don't know what's in Nutella that all the other countries ban it, but yeah, there's a lot of foods that are banned by other countries. Like GMOs, you can only get GMOs. You can only get GMOs in the States, like Mexico. You can't get GMOs. No other country has GMOs. Genetically modified organism. That's what GMO stands for. CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy. All right. Shipping. I was gone all day Friday, or I would have did shipping Friday. I didn't know I was going to be gone all day Friday, but I was. Surprise! Surprise, shorty! I must have sent Andrea's already out. Yeah, I did. I sent hers out yesterday. Or Friday, I sent it out. All right. Yeah, our farmers are losing everything. Our farmers are losing everything. They sure are. I have to make some envelopes. I have to do so much work. My husband has worked in produce for over 40 years, and he says do not ever eat a piece of produce without thoroughly washing it, because those farmers are shitting in the fields and peeing in the fields on your produce, and they're disgusting. Disgusting. It's disgusting. I might have to take some Tylenol or something, because I gotta use up some of these boxes. If y'all get some boxes that you're like, what the hell? It's because I'm really low on boxes. So Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Don't be hating on me for the ugly boxes. Yes, I love produce. I married the right man because he brings me home produce all the time. See, he was, for the longest time, he was just bringing home groceries and all that kind of stuff, and I was never paying him. And I was just kind of like, well, you make a lot more than I do. But that's not fair. TT's turtle. TT's turtle. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. I love the sealer. I'm so in love with the sealer. Yes, 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 it's true. I'm so in love with a sealer. Not a sailor, a sealer. I could make all my bags, it's true. It's not plugged in, oh no. I can take a shitty looking bag like this, but when I'm done with it, it will be very pretty, you see. My office is very, very messy. Messy, yes it is, it's true. My office is very, very messy, you see. It's messy, it's true. I'd be singing that song even if y'all weren't here. Horseshoe crabs also used for pharmaceutical use. Really? I don't know anything about that. Look at how cute that little bag is. It's so cute. It's so cute. And I'm sending it in this big ass box. But with a little plastic top on it. It's not pretty, but it works. I need to learn how to make my own boxes. That's what I need to do. Waiting for my boxes to come in. You know, if Amazon Prime would actually deliver in 2 days like it's supposed to, I'd have my boxes. Number 1 of 42. Number 1 of 42. All right, she should have 2 rings. There's the other one. I actually sat, you guys, and organized all my boxes or my bags yesterday. I had so many bags that were I don't remember how much that cost. Yeah, it's, we have Prime. We do Prime mostly for the streaming. My husband watches the streaming quite a bit, and my son watches the streaming. And also, my son really enjoys the Prime membership. He piggybacks off my Prime membership. But you figure if you pay, what is it, $120 for the year for streaming? I mean, that's $12 a month, $10 a month. I used my food saver out there to seal off a bunch of meat that we bought at Aldi. I didn't know you called me, Sharon. I was out and about. We were supposed to go to a concert, but it was poor. It was an outdoor concert. Um, it was a Tommy Shaw tribute band, and but it was outside and it was pouring down rain, so we didn't do that. Is it really? Yeah, I know you'd be using that Grubhub and that DoorDash. We delivered for Grubhub and DoorDash for the longest time, and we've never used it. We've never used the service. So I need to. Yeah. We don't really cook like meals anymore. Um Sometimes when my husband cooks I don't eat. Like he made fried rice today, but at like 8 o'clock this morning I made myself a fruit salad and a cup of coffee. And so I was not hungry at 2 o'clock. So I didn't eat the fried rice that he made. And sometimes he gets upset if I don't eat what he cooks. But we now have this thing where if you're hungry, cook what you want. Hi, Jeannie. I'm hungry, I'll cook what I want. So we cook for ourselves now. And that was his idea. And I mean, if I make something and I say, hey, I made such and such. I did have some fried rice. Just not when he made it. Because I always, eat when he makes stuff. Crystal knows this. And I'm not hungry for it. I bitch to Crystal about it all the time. I'm not fucking hungry. But he'll get pissy if I don't come out and eat. Well, now I don't have to worry about that. You did? That's what he made. Pork fried rice. Yep. He got some pork steaks really cheap. And what did he make with... Oh, he made curry rice. He put his pork steaks in curry rice. And I don't eat curry. Because he came in and asked me. He hasn't made it in probably like 15 years. His mom used to make it really, really good. And oh, that's 200. He's like, did you think the curry rice was bland? And I'm like, honey, I don't eat curry. Oh, I eat all that? Yeah, babe. I haven't eaten it. How come Vi's not in here? I'm going to have to copy and paste for her. My husband makes really good fried rice. There are some meals that my husband makes that are thebomb.com. Okay. And why was I deducted $4? Oh, $4.90. That's a book. Okay. $11.69. That's a book. $5.29. That's a book. I guess they have deducted it. They deducted it from my PayPal balance. $5.55. That's a book. $4.34. That's a book. Okay. There's my books. He makes these fettuccine noodles with, sometimes he'll use tuna, sometimes he'll use sausage with onions and soy sauce. It is so good. I mean, whenever he makes it, my son and I, we schluck it all down. Like, we schluck it down. That's like we eat it, a lot of it. Everybody eats a lot of it. See, PayPal, we couldn't find Vi in the system in the last 90 days. That's bullshit. I have to go by her freaking email address. That's why I'm putting all your guys' email addresses. There it is. I'm putting all your email addresses on your envelopes because I don't know if anybody else is having that problem, but I'm having that problem. And she is in pirate ship. So I don't know why it doesn't come up in activity. Is anybody else having that problem? I would like to know. Anybody else having that problem? Because I can't find people when I need to find them. And like, I have to go through like 4 steps to put in a tracking number now, where I used to be able to just go to activity, click on it, enter it in, go to the next one, click on it. Now I have to go into the invoice and I have to do a whole bunch more shit. And it's like, I just don't do the invoice. I don't send the invoice number. I don't send the tracking numbers anymore. So if you're pissed that you're not getting your tracking number, let me know you want your tracking number, because I don't automatically send them anymore because it takes me a freaking hour to put them in there. And nobody's complained yet. Nobody's complained about not getting their tracking number. So if you're somebody who's pissed that you're not getting a tracking number, please let me know, and I will go into the 5,000 steps it takes to send it to you. Seriously, I mean, you're not going to piss me off by requesting a tracking number. I should do it anyway. I should send them to you anyway. But I'm putting all the email addresses into Pirate Ship. And by doing that, Pirate Ship is supposed to send you an email. No, I don't ship from PayPal either, Crystal. But it used to be, when you go back into your activity, it says payment received. And then it says tracking number. okay? And you could just click right from the main activity screen. You could click tracking number and it would come up. You put the tracking number in, I'm super fast 10 key. And then you choose USPS, UPS, FedEx, whatever. And you click it, and then PayPal sends an email to the buyer that this is your tracking number. So that's what I used to do. And now you got to click on the invoice. You got to click on click on it. Then you got to click into it. Then you got to click on view invoice. Okay. And then you got to go down to the bottom where it says enter tracking number. And then you click on enter tracking number. And then you get the field. Okay. So it's just such a pain in the ass. I'm just being lazy about it. I mean, I admit that. But it's just like, there's just so many other things that, I don't know. I'm really pissed at PayPal right now. I'm like so pissed at PayPal right now. I'm, even their invoices are different. My invoicing is different than everybody else's invoicing. My invoice page is really super small and I can't see, like, I can't see all the information. I can't see, like, when I'm typing in all the information. I don't see it like I used to. Yes, I am, Crystal. I am putting all the emails into Pirate Ship as I go. That's how I was able to pull up Vi, because I put her email address in Pirate Ship. So that's why on everybody's envelope now, I'm putting their email address, because otherwise I can't. 99 times out of 100, I can't pull you up in activity unless I have the email address. Nope, I don't have the business PayPal. I know. I don't want to hear it. I need to. Oh, I have to highlight these that I sent them. Well, I wasn't in good health that week. I made 2 errors that week because I wasn't highlighting on the envelopes that I had sent the item. And yeah, it just was brain fog. It was just brain fog issues. That's all it was. No excuse, just an explanation. No excuse, just an explanation. Carly, am I supposed to send your stuff? I'm going to. I have to redo everybody's envelopes because the envelopes are getting pretty gnarly. I'm going to get plastic ones so they'll last longer, because I don't know how much longer I can keep using these. And I'm not going to order these envelopes just to use them for this purpose, because that's technically mail fraud. Well, if I used it for a different mail purpose, that'd be mail fraud. But I'm not going to abuse the USPS Postal Service, even though they fuck us up the ass every day. I don't know if I switch to business in the middle of a year, Crystal, if it's going to screw everything up or not. I was going to start it at the beginning of the year, and I did not. I failed to do that. So I don't know. I don't know if I switch it over in the middle of a year, if I'll screw myself or not. These items that are like harder to have like custom bags. It's so nice to be able to make my own. And I've got this set way too hot. I had to replace the heat strip in this. I got 2 with it. But hi, Anamora. Anamora. No bad juju. No bad juju. I said a hip, hop, the hippie, hip, hop. You don't stop rocking to the bang, bang boogie. Sit up, jump the boogie at the rhythm of the boogie to beat. What you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. Me, the groove, and my friends are going to try to move your feet. Well, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the black, the red, the brown, the blue, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, boogie to the boogie. Bye, Brian. Love you. To the boogie. I lost my place. Thanks, Brenda. Where was I one day? I was in a store, and I started Rapper's Delight. I started doing Rapper's Delight, but I was like really into it, right? And then I was dancing to it like, like a 54-year-old rapper would, And I was into it, okay? Into it. And then I turned around, right? And there's these black guys, 2 black guys, real nice looking, look like rappers, like, what rappers would look like. And real cool looking dudes. And they're just standing there watching me, right? And I turned around and I went, "Hey, homie." I said, "What's the matter? You never see a 54-year-old fat woman with gray hair rapping?" And they just started laughing. They were like, "You were getting it." I'm like, "Yeah, I was getting it. Don't you wish you could get it like I get it?" It was hilarious. You had to be there. You had to be there. But it was funny. It was a super duper funny. Because I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the red, the brown, the blue, the gold, I don't know, the purple and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, boogie to the boogie, sit up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop. The beat that makes your body rock. Oh, well, so far you've heard my voice, but I got 2 friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. Check it out. I don't know the rest of it. And the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor, or I go by the code of the doctor of the MIGs. I don't know. And for this reason, I'll tell you why. See, I'm 6'2", and no. The code of the doctor. I'll tell you why. I don't know. I don't know the rest of it. Well, I decided to go live today because I look so beautiful, for one. I mean, I have to share this with the world. My sleeve on my head, my cut-off sleeve on my head. I had to. Plus, I met so many people yesterday, right? So you never know. One of them might pop up and go, "Mama, it's so good to see you." And then I'll say, "Baby, it's so good to see you. You know, something like that. Oh, thanks, Anna. It's not true, but thank you. You should see my hair when I take this off. It's going to be like boink. Yes, it will. Carly, I don't know if you wanted this set. Ow. I've had that tape dispenser for like 3 years, and that cutter is not getting any less sharp. I have scars here. All of my shirts have holes in them in the stomach area. Oh, Crystal, I love all of those shirts. That I wanted to cut the sleeves and the neck out of that for that 3X Street Fighter. And I thought, no, I don't want to. It's new, but it's got holes in the front, you know, like down in the bottom, like where I always get my holes. And I thought, yes, I won't wear it out of the house anyway. So now I can cut the collar out in the sleeves. What was Angel happy with them? I hope so. I hope he was happy with them. That was a case of paper box. Oh, Crystal, I don't even remember what was in there. It was just all vintage costume jewelry. Nothing that had value, honey, I'm sure. There might have been a musical something or another in there for you. I don't remember. I've had that wrapped up for months. Of course, that's his name, Boxer. But I was so hot last night watching the fights, I didn't have a shirt on or bra. I had my shorts on and my underwear on and my socks and my shoes. But when I got in here, it was warm, so I just took off my shirt and my bra, covered up my cameras, you know, flipped them up and stuff. And then I just sat here and worked with no bra on, watching the fights. And both my guys won. Ryan Garcia won. He was the main fight. However, I will say this. For not holding a belt, Ryan Garcia is one cocky little fucker. Okay? He's kind of cocky like Mayweather, and I don't like that. And I really like Ryan Garcia. He's a really good, talented fighter. But that's why I didn't call Boxer last night, because I didn't want to have to put a shirt on. And I was afraid I'm not smart enough to do the no picture. You know, I didn't want to traumatize myself by exposing my bare breasts to Angel, because, you know, I just don't know if he could handle that. That would be quite traumatic. Okay? It's quite traumatic for me sometimes. I can whip my shirt and my bra off just like this. Like that. And then those things are just bouncing around everywhere. It can be a dangerous situation sometimes. I mean, it's one thing if it happens in front of you. You know, that would be understandable. Even though it might be traumatizing for you too, because, you know, these are pretty special. Just the scars alone might traumatize you for life. They do such a better job nowadays with breast reductions than they did in my day. They hacked you all the heavens to bid in my day. Man, they cut your nipples right off. They cut your nipples off. They cut the nerves. Then they trim around your nipples to make them a good size, which makes them dark. Because I had light nipples before my breast reduction. Maybe that's because they were stretched out. I don't know. But after my breast reduction, they're dark brown. Which is why I can't wear white t-shirts without a bra. And that's not fair. I want little pasty nipples that you can't see through clothing. You know, Craig, if Craig wasn't gone before, he's fucking gone now. All right, 8-5. 8-5. How many pieces of jewelry? I don't fucking remember. Yeah, I know, right? And when the guy was here talking about doors, Tom's like, I want a window at the top of my door. And I'm like, hell no. The front door, I'm like, I want to walk around naked in comfort. And the guy just started laughing. He was an older guy, so I mean, he'd been married for a long time. But he thought that was so funny. And I'm like, the less time I wear clothes, I rarely wear clothes. And if I do wear clothes, I rarely wear a bra in the house. Unless I go somewhere like in the morning or whatever, and then I end up having my bra on all day, and then I regret it. Nah, I gotta give Carly my home address, because she'd be my home girl. And I'm waiting for that bitch to send me some Canada stuff. I had somebody send me one time, I won't say who, a whole bunch of Canada treats. And oh my God, the ketchup potato chips, bitches, the ketchup potato chips are good. Okay, can I just say, the ketchup potato...
He's got the lights in them already. There's 2 in here. Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't have YouTube up. I don't... Guys, yesterday I had one window up last night. And then all of a sudden, my own YouTube video popped up. I don't watch my own YouTube videos, okay? I don't do it. I didn't have a window open. It just, out of nowhere. I'm telling you, Windows 11 is possessed. Everybody that's in here right now, I want you to say hi in the chat, because you all have not said hi to me. And that hurts my feelings when you guys come in and you don't say hi to me. It's like you want to come in and watch the show and watch me make an ass of myself and laugh, ha, 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 ha. But I don't get the pleasure of knowing that you're here. Well, I know you're here. One, two, three, four, 5. I thought she had another order. One thing I love about all you bitches is you guys are honest. Like, I screwed up an invoice the other day, and this was a behind the scenes sale. Okay. I have people that don't come to my auctions. And they might watch it later, because of their work schedule and whatnot. And, they'll hit me up or they'll call me and they'll be like, hi, Joni. And they'll be like, I want this, I want this, I want this. Or they'll hit me up and they'll be like, hey, I'm looking for this or this or this. What do you have that's close to that? I got to send Shirley's bear today, too. I gotta go get that. It's out in the garage in my soldering station. I want to give it one final polish and clean, and then that's got to go. Yeah, my son lived here for like 7 or 8 months when he lost his job in Indiana when he was at Verizon. He moved to Indiana because he became a manager at Verizon. Things didn't work out after several months. He ended up coming back, and he lived with us for several months until he got another job. But he was very, very picky about, he wanted a marketing job. He didn't want just any other job. So, he was living with us. We weren't charging him rent. We weren't charging him for food. We didn't, and the kid had money. He made like bank at Verizon. But, that's what parents do. And, I forget where I was going with this. Oh, the whole fucking time he was here, I couldn't walk around naked. I could not walk around naked. I was so fucking happy when that kid moved out. I mean, the minute he left with the U-Haul, I was like, well, actually, he didn't leave with the U-Haul because he had all his stuff in storage. He had, he had all his stuff in storage. So when he left, I just like stripped naked and I walked around the whole damn day naked. And I texted him and I said, if you come back for anything, you better text me because I'm naked. All day. 5 items. 5 items. This customs bullshit. I don't understand it. I'm very potty mouthed today because not that I want to bitch about it, but I'm in pain today. So, and it's because I've been so busy and working long hours. And I sat down in here after we got done grocery shopping. I came home, I separated all my meats and food savored them in freezer bags. I'll have to do a video on how you can do it in freezer bags. So you don't have to buy the food saver bags. So I did that, and then I washed up all the dishes. I put away the dishes and I washed up new dishes. I don't like there to be dishes in the sink. So now there's 12 people in here. Please say hello, everybody. If you've already said hello, thank you. But especially if you're one of my new friends from yesterday, fucking say hello, man. Describe what you're shipping. Shit on a shingle. Now I have to see if I charged her for $200 of insurance. Because if I charged her $200 of insurance, I have to refund her $1.30. Because I do that. I refund you guys shipping. If you pay too much shipping, I refund you because, well, now I might just like credit. Maybe I'll just do credits. I don't know. Because my internationals, I hold on to your guys' stuff for sometimes 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So, and if I'm holding on to your stuff for 3 weeks, I'll charge you like $200 insurance. Because by the end of that 2 weeks, you're probably going to have $200 worth of stuff. But if you don't, I got to make sure I refund you. Let me check her. I would just do activity, but Carly usually comes up in activity. Like my OGs, my people that have been with me like forever, they tend to come up in activity. Although I will say, she comes up two different ways. She comes up with Carly, under Carly, and she comes up under her real name, for which will not be disclosed. See, we couldn't find anything. PayPal, you suck ass. And there she is. Yes. 3 separate invoices. Okay, I did not charge her shipping on that one. So let's see if I charged her shipping on this one. I did. And I owe her $1.30. Because Canada, $200 insurance to Canada is $270. And $100 to Canada is $135. So yeah, I owe her $135. What I might do, but if I just refunded her right now, yeah, it's just easier. Then I don't have to worry about forgetting to do it. Except when I refunded Picky Nikki, I fucking refunded her the whole $120. I didn't refund her the difference in shipping. I refunded her the whole $120. Okay, difference between $200 insurance and, see guys, I'm incredibly honest. Kisses. Bitch. No, I didn't put that in there. I try and be really... Thanks for all the thumbs up, you guys. $1.35 refunded to Carly. See, and that's just charging what I pay for shipping. I don't make money on my shipping. I might make a quarter once in a while. But okay. Ooh, Kathy, you be making it. You be making it, Kathy. See, okay, like I will charge $4.75 for base shipping, and that covers up to $100 of insurance, right? The $4.75. The difference between $50 insurance is 75 cents for US domestic. $100 of insurance is 80 cents. So I just charge you for the full 100. It's a nickel. So if you only spend 50 and not 100, I scammed you out of a nickel. Oh wow. There was a time that would have bothered me. Now is not that time. So that does not bother me now. A nickel. Because a lot of people will charge like a flat $5 and they don't send their stuff insured. They're just sending it out. They don't send it insured. And they do that because, it covers their boxes and their bags they buy and all their little thank you cards and stuff like that. And there was a day I used to give free gifts. I don't anymore because my prices are a lot lower. And you all know this. Y'all know it. My prices are a lot lower than everybody else. So that's your thank you gift. I wish I could send you all thank you gifts. But I can't afford to. I mean, if I was like quadrupling my profits, but on like if I sell something for $60, I might make $15 on it. Okay? I'm not making a lot of money off the stuff that I sell. So this is going to require a larger bag. Let's not be stingy. Oh, this is a perfect bag. I like the size of this bag. It's wide, but short. This is a 2.5-inch bag. Or actually, they started from here. A 2-inch bag by 2 inches. I really like this. A 2x2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bags. Because, yes, this bitch is anal. And I have all of my very small, medium small, bigger, and then there's several different sizes in here. Well, I've got them tucked in. Like there's another size here. There's another size there. And I found one heart bag. Somebody will get one heart bag. Who will it be? It's going to be Kathy Evans because I'm putting her bracelet in it right now. Brenda, oh, she's at work. Brenda got a whole, that's that auction. She spent a ton of money. She got a ton of heart bags. Has nothing to do with how much money you spent. She just happened to be I got something in the mail, and it was in this big heart. I think it was from Elizabeth. And it was in this big heart paper. Or it could have been Andrea. They both do very fancy boxings. I don't anymore. There. So, there is her elephant bracelet in her heart envelope. And this I got from, I think, Robro, and I saved it. I love these little... Oh, so I'm going to put this, because I love this size of bag. So, like this bag right here. OCD comes in handy sometimes. Hi, Kathy. So this is a 2x3, right? It's got all the information right there. $12.99 for 1,000 bags. I really like this size bag for bangles and things like that. So I really like this 2x2 bag. And I got this, somebody sent me their stuff. And so I'm going to write on here, because I'm fucking anal, you guys. I'm sorry, I can't help it. And if my language offends you, I apologize. When I'm in pain, I swear. And this is my channel. And if I want to swear, I'm going to swear. This is too big. Doesn't smell like anything. And I get bitchy. I'm bitchy. Just a moment. If you don't want to see me, I felt sweaty. Sorry. I don't have a bra on. If that offends you, please go. So I'm going to write on here. I will find the cheapest prices that I can for this bag and order some. Not right now, because I'm broke as fuck. And I'm so low on inventory. I've got more inventory coming. Hi, bum crack. Oh, honey. Yeah, Kathy, I'm doing yours right now. Bum crack, I love you, sweetness. We will do a private working hangout, bum crack, because I feel like this point in our relationship, the honesty that we have between us, it's about time that I fucking know who you are. Okay? And I am demanding to see your face. And if you have a problem with that, I'm sorry. If you have any love and respect for me, you will honor this request and we will do this. So you need to send me a Facebook request and we will fucking video chat. And I don't video chat with men. I just don't. Out of respect for my husband. Because men can't keep their minds straight. I'll video chat with Craig. Or whatever his damn name is. Smartass Craig. Of course I video chat with Anthony. I video chat with Kevin. There's a few people I'll video chat with. Just a few. John, Dad's Vintage Garage. But that's it. Todd, Flippin' Hustler. We tell each other we love each other right in front of our spouses. But Bumcrack, I am going to video chat with you because the time has come. There are people on the face of this earth who know you and have seen your face. And I am going to be one of them, or we're not going to be friends anymore. That was a really bitchy thing to do. We're still going to be friends. I would never do that. I had a friend do that to me. Put conditions like that on me like this. In order for us to remain friends, I'm going to need for you to. And I'm like, well, I guess we're not friends anymore. Click. Okay, so that's my Facebook, Bumcrack. So you send me. See, I told you. I told you. That's what my bangs would do. This is the sleeve I cut off my shirt. They make really good. Oh, that would be a good mask too. I'm going to be like, Bum Crack. And he's going to be like, hello, Kelly. I'm just having a spot of tea. And looking at the telly. Eating my fish and chips. How are you doing today? So 2-inch by John. That was just a guess. 2-inch by 2-inch. Although I swear, years ago, you told me your name. Like 3-4 years ago, you told me your name. Okay, so I don't know how much. I don't know what website I'll get these off of because I didn't order these. I don't know what count it's going to be, but I did write 2x2 on here. So when I'm looking at these bags and shit, if it's an odd shaped bag, I mean, like that's a 2x3. That's perfect for bangles and stuff. I will have it right here. So, ow! If you ever get one of these, this thing is sharp. I need to make a leather sleeve for it. That's what this scar is from right here. I'm a self-harmer. I don't cut myself or anything. But you would think as a self-harmer, I punch walls in trees. Or I dig holes in my skin. That's where I got that scar. only in times of extreme stress, like when I had my emotional breakdown. And so I put the sticky stuff on the back, and then I put it in here. And that's how I know what to order, and I don't end up wasting my money ordering something that, right? Because this is, what is this? This is my box that I made for bags. It's 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 for bags. What's this one? It's for bands. It's for bands. It's for bands. It's for bands. See, I made this box. It's janky, but who cares? It was arts and crafts, right? But look on the inside. It's all sectioned off. Different sizes of rubber bands. It's my OCD. Don't be hating just because you be jealous I got OCD and you don't. Don't be hating because Kathy got a heart. Kathy got a heart pocket and you don't. The rest of it's going in these little bags, Kathy. Because I don't have any little bags to make. Well, I could make I could cut this in half like this. And use this. And then you have to either do it twice or you got to cut through it like this. And then you got two little bags. And I want to tell you guys something right now. And this is the honest to goodness truth. I never sealed the bottom of that. I really like making these bags. It's like arts and crafts. It's so fun. So if you get like a whole package full of like homemade little bags and you're like, damn it, I have to cut these open with scissors. Why does she do this? This is pissing me off. What an inconvenience to me. Just know that it might be an inconvenience to you, but damn, I had fun doing it. Okay? I had fun doing it. And now you just have a lopsided sealed baggie. I mean, what are you going to do with the baggie when you get it home? You're going to throw it away. Right? I get all these bags in the mail all the time. From Shop Goodwill or things that I order, like thick plastic, okay? Like thick plastic. And I just keep thinking, man, this would make really good bags. And then when I got this sealer, it could handle all that stuff. And I thought, I'm saving the planet one bag at a time. And you might think, what can one person really do? Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot more than you think. Okay, Kathy, you don't remember? I have to highlight this as I go through so I don't make any mistakes. At least I learn from my mistakes. Topaz Ring. Kathy, this is a freaking gorgeous topaz ring. Let me ask you this, Kathy. When you get your stuff from me, and I want an honest answer. I'll be pissed if you don't give me an honest answer. And I'm kind of looking for a compliment, but I work damn hard. If you guys knew the stuff I get that I don't even present to you, because it is not of the quality that I would want you to have, okay? So it just goes in a pile, and I'll throw it on eBay or something and sell it in a big, lot or whatever. But when you get your stuff, are you happy with the quality? Is it the quality you think it's going to be, or is it better quality than what you were expecting? I'm just curious. I want an honest answer. There's your dragonfly opal. That's Gilman opal. So that is man-made opal. And then you got this bear paw. Oh my gosh, girl. I saw some awesome looking earrings. And I was like, oh, I gotta send this picture to Kathy. And then I remembered, wait, she got earrings from Cindy. So, but oh my gosh, this necklace, girl. It had a big paw here, and then it had two paws up each side. And I'm like, well, she's already got the neck, and it had earrings to match. I'm like, she's already got the necklace. And then you've got this. I think this ring is beautiful. This is, yes, you love everything. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. Because I really do shoot for good quality for you guys. I really do. I work really hard at finding you guys stuff. Sharon knows. Because sometimes Sharon's shopping with me. She doesn't go to the garage sales and stuff with me, but that's a really pretty ring. This is a nice ring. Beautiful. Onyx and marquise. And those, or marcasite, those big marcasites, you don't ever see those big square marcasites. And then you got that elephant bracelet. Let me see if I can. Remember this elephant bracelet? This is a nice bracelet. You're going to be really happy with the quality of that. Yeah, yep. That's what you said. And I'm trying to go through these boxes because I'm really short on boxes. I'm waiting for my boxes to come in. Oh, this is a fancy box. Look at that. I'll have to save that for like an expensive item. These are nice boxes. I don't know why they were hidden. Now see this? I should wash this Ziploc because I can use this in my freezer. Look at this. Oh, this is for earrings. But really, I wouldn't use just like this box just for earrings. I might, because I like to bag everything. So, all right. Oh, this has got a sunshine on it. I should save this for Jude. I got to save this for Jude because it's got a sunshine on it. And she will like that. So the next time Jude buys something, Kathy, you're going to get a brown box. And I don't know where my stickers are right now. So let's see if I have any. Oh, I have some stickers right here. All right, so now we are going to load up this box. Yeah, you're going to really love this topaz ring. It took forever. Yeah, I really hope if I get a new YouTube family member, I don't use like the recycled stuff with them right away. I want them to be aware of my stand on recycling and all of that, and my purpose with it. Besides, I don't want them to think, oh my gosh, she's so cheap, because that's not what it's about. Yeah, it does save me money. I'm not gonna fib. It does save me money. That is very wonderful. But it breaks my heart to watch so much stuff go in the garbage. It really, really does. And it's like, who was it that was over and said, isn't it kind of tacky that you pad your boxes with bubble wrap? Shouldn't you just get more of that cotton stuff? And I'm like, do you know how expensive that would be? I said, I have a plethora of bubble wrap. I don't right now because I sent out all those big boxes of stoneware and stuff. But yes, with alcohol, Kathy. That's what I did. I went through, and these are all bags that have the white on them. So these are all bags that, I'm going to send stuff in, but I wiped all the marker off of them. And I went through, I did that this morning when I wasn't sleeping. And I have this little envelope right here. Here's my card of stuff. So I have this little envelope, eBay envelope. There's my tax stuff and my mountain of boxes. And then, so I have this, right? And I keep my bags I get. Don't look at my mess. And then here's all of these that will not pass for new. So these are ones like I'll use for my stuff, but they're all sorted by size. These are miscellaneous, but these are all, these are all the same size. This is all the same size. Yeah. Do you guys see my new boxing poster? I got that from shopgoodwill.com. And it came with the frame and everything. I paid less than $20. That includes shipping. I paid $8 for it. And then like $13 shipping. So yeah, I'm just anal. I'm just really anal about how things are done. Like this is a bag that it doesn't have the Ziploc, but I can make bags out of it. Okay, Kathy, this is yours. Let's put a couple stickers on here. Let's put a bikini. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la. I didn't put stickers on anybody else's, so don't be hating. Hi, Christy. How are you, honey? Yeah, I took the permanent marker and the ink off of all of those. Yeah, pencil. I use a pencil eraser, the big white ones, like this, on my desk to get all the marks and stuff off my desk. What you doing, Christy? What you up to, girl? All right, I got to see how much you spent this last time. Ooh, you just made the $100 cut, Kathy. I don't have any envelopes made up, so wait a minute, that's the wrong Kathy. One of these days, I am going to send your stuff to Kathy Edie. I get Isabel and Nancy mixed up all the time. Like I'll invoice Nancy for Isabel stuff. I don't know why I do that. So you guys are getting big old envelopes this time. And honestly, I have to send Anthony 100 cards tomorrow for grading. Hey, Paul. I'm in pain today. So I'm swearing a lot. So if you can't take the cussing, hit the road. Ha ha. I know you can. It's Paul, right? Art of Reselling. Paul, Mr. Paul Antonelli. You guys, I didn't pick up beer yesterday. I always drink beer with the fights. Yeah, he's been bitching at me, Paul. Get them in, Mama. Get them in, Mama. Get them in. And then I drank some wine. I picked up wine yesterday at Ollie's because they have like $3 bottles of wine. I got a $3 bottle of wine and a $4 bottle of wine. And the $4 bottle of wine, it was like Winking Owl. It was white Zinfandel. It was very tasty. And this is a big wine glass, right? It's like 3/4 of, this is a small bottle, but it's like 3/4. And I filled it up to about right here. And that lasted me like 6 hours. But man, there were good fights last night. Oh my goodness, good fights. Really good fights. Sometimes, you guys, I write love notes to you on your packages. So, but I don't do it for everybody. But, you know, like Kathy Evans, I'm going to write a love note on Kathy Evans's today because she's got a heart thing in there. And I don't think I've written her a love note recently. So I'm going to write her a love note. But I probably won't write her a love note next time. But she's been the apple of my eye. The apple of my eye. She warms my heart. She dries my tears. She loves me so, even though my fears. I love Kathy. See, and you didn't even have to super chat me for that, Kathy. But hey, help a broke bitch out. Super chat me and I'll sing you a song. You guys always do it when I'm doing an auction. And then that one auction, I was really broke. And because it ebbs and flows. Some auctions, I'm really broke. Some auctions, I've got lots of money. It just depends. Like, I had $700 worth of bills this week. So, you know, like last week or this coming up week, I already paid the bills. I won't have any bills. So, you guys were doing super chats for songs. I'm like, damn it, we got to be selling some jewelry. And then nobody super chats for songs anymore because I was pissy about it. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. There's your little package, Kathy Evans. And I have to get my colored markers. Highlighters don't stay. And because you know I got all my markers organized by color because I'm anal. I got to get some more colored Sharpies. You did? And I missed it. I'm going to have to look at it later. I want all of you guys to know, all of my YouTube family members, whether you come to my auctions or not, because most of you do not, and that's okay, that I love you guys and I appreciate you so much. And, you know, being self-employed is a very lonely business. And it's good to be able to go live on YouTube and spend time with friends. Like being with you guys right now. Want to send money like you, 622 Dodge fees, but I forgot how. Oh, Jeannie, you don't have to send me money, honey. But what you got, Dolly? What you do is you just send PayPal, friends and family. And that's what some people did that when Hip Flippin' Daddy was hurt and I was the only form of income. And I don't even want to go back to that time because my mom, you know, was in the hospital. My sister's house burnt down. My car broke down. My computer broke. all that crap, and you guys were sending me money. And I said, thank you guys. I appreciate that so much. But when you send it super chat, Google takes 30% of that. And some of you, Jeannie, thank you for what? Some of you were sending me hundreds of dollars. And, and I said, you guys, thank you so much. But, Google takes 30% of that. And then I have to pay taxes on top of that. Not for the 30%, but the before. That's taxable income. But if you do PayPal friends and family, and I mentioned it, and then somebody that was, had sent me quite a bit, and, I accepted the blessings because I've done that. I've sent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to somebody to help them out. And it wasn't that long before I needed the blessings. And so then they just started doing PayPal. But I love all of you guys. And I appreciate, Jeannie, yeah, you can send anybody. Like, I do, I set my mom up a PayPal account, okay, for things that she might want to buy. So, wait, who hurt their foot? Oh, Christy, I hope you're all right, sweetie. You get those chubby toes taken care of. I have chubby toes too. Christy, I've gained like 15 pounds. Christy is a bubble butt like me. We talk about her fatness. Okay. Christy and I are the same size. We wear the same clothes. I think we weigh probably about the same thing. I'm okay, Paul. And I've gained like 15 pounds, girl, from like nothing. And I don't know if it's being past menopause. A fitness trainer, this beautiful dark skinned black goddess with beautiful kinky natural hair. Oh, she lit up my day yesterday. She was so gorgeous. We exchanged phone numbers. I said, if you ever break up with your boyfriend, who was sitting right with her, I showed her a picture of my son. I said, he's single. If you'd ever like to marry him and give me beautiful brown grandbabies. I actually say these things, guys. But I never say anything that's not met with love. But I forget where I was going with it, so never mind. I like to send love notes to people that maybe have touched me during a live or something like that, Mama loves Kathy. And no, I didn't look to see. I don't know what color. I got to put a paper on. I don't know what your favorite color is. Kathy, what's your favorite color? And then I do a heart over my mail lady makes fun of me. She's like, you always write love notes on your packages. I think that's cute. There's a little heart. And then I might make some balloons that don't look like balloons. So I don't send thank you gifts or fancy packaging or anything like that. But, that's a really bad heart. But like this stuff it's free, it's cheap, and it's from the heart. I want to get more colored paper so I can make nice covers. But I want to get plastic envelopes too. hopefully Tuesday's auction will be a really good one. I want to liquidate a lot more merchandise and get down to like almost nothing. So what I sell is like my new stuff that comes in. But I'm going to be listing a lot of stuff that you guys aren't buying at the auctions. If I show it like 3 times and it doesn't sell, I'm just going to start listing it. Purple. Okay, Kathy. I always say purple. What's your favorite color? Purple. Okay, because that's my favorite color. All right. I'm just going to write it right here. Yeah, I haven't had time to make envelopes, guys. Like, I'm supposed to go to Hip Flippin Granny's today and move her living room furniture around. And I just don't have it in me. I'm not supposed to do it, but I want to do it to help her. Okay, Kathy, what's your ring size? What's your ring size, like, that you look for? What's your wrist size? And do you like dangles or posts? And, like, what kind of jewelry do you like? I demand to know these things. Why? So that I can get it in my thick head what my loves like, so that when I'm searching for stuff, I know what people like. Hip Flippin Mama, Kathy. But there's hardly anything in my eBay, and I don't have jewelry. I have maybe a couple pieces of fashion jewelry in there that's been listed for a long time. But this coming up week, that's why I want to spend, I've been getting all my jewelry around and organized, more organized on my boards and stuff. Like, here's my one of my personal boards. So, like, I have this necklace that I got from Andrea. I sent her a bunch of cartouches because I'm sick of cartouches. Even though I watched an Egyptian documentary yesterday and took snapshots on how to better translate and a more up-to-date alphabet. And all of those cartouches, they're always names. I learned that yesterday. They're always names. And I learned how to decipher the when it doesn't look like it's a name, but it is actually. So this is my Bali chain, and I have my Bali earrings right next to it. This is my buffalo chain, where I've got 2 buffaloes, and I got my buffalo earrings there. This is my Roderick Tenario that Just Me Kathy bought me. That's not a Carolyn Pollock. I don't have earrings for that. This is 2 loose 20-inch chains, because I have to wear a 20-inch chain. But if one of you needs a 20-inch chain, then I will give it. This is a sterling silver and amethyst chain that Kristen Designs and Do-Overs gifted to me when she did my auction. This is that coral necklace that where's my coral earrings? I must have hung them up on the other rack, probably because I'm going to sell them. This is what Shirley Matthews bought for like $60, and then she gifted it to me because I love to wear this. I wear this so much. And then these are the coral earrings, and then the coral and the onyx earrings. I made these earrings. But the problem is people want to buy them, but the problem is they're not in silver. That's silver tone, and this is gold tone. So I have to get the supplies from Amazon to put together a bunch of earrings that are sterling silver and whatnot, so you guys can buy them if you want, because you guys have been asking me for it. This is a necklace set. I don't know if it's sterling. I never tested it, but this is the necklace, and then this is the earrings. I got this from Andrea just as a gift because I sent her like 7 cartouches. And this is a pendant that has a cracked amethyst right here. The amethyst is broken, but it's still beautiful. But this was a gift from Pamela Eagle Shield. This is the pendant that underneath here, it's a Gandhi quote. Jude bought this at auction for like $35. And the quote is, be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see in the world. And this used to be like the necklace I would wear every day. It was, I just never took it off. And then this, I added this second pendant. It says, I am here to live aloud. I am here to live aloud. ALOUD. And then the other one just says live, laugh, love. And the reason I put that one on there, live, life, love, is the OV has no black in it. See the OV? So I just put that on top, and I love wearing those stacked like that. But my buffaloes are stacked too. This is why I say my other buffalo pendant doesn't fit with these. Because this one's a solid buffalo. This one's an open buffalo. So if I wear my open buffalo in the front, you can see the solid one in the back. And then I made these put these little pins in here to hold them straight. But yeah, so that one says live, love, whatever. And that one says, I am here to live aloud. Oh no. And then this one, I will wear jewelry, whether it's silver tone. If it's a gift, I'll wear it if it's silver tone. Or if it's broken, I don't care. I appreciate all my gifts. Come on. Pot for the yabby. Be the change you want to see in the world, Gandhi. And that was so prolific for me because it's so true. I mean, you can sit and complain about how there's so many Karens in the world. Or you can decide to make a conscious effort not to be one. Or like me, so much, like one of the things that, I mean, I will cut you if I am driving behind you and you throw a cigarette out your window. I get so infuriated. Or litterers, if you litter, I get so infuriated. Cigarettes especially. I will holler out my window. And one time we were sitting at a light and a car threw out a cigarette and then it emptied its ashtray. And I was in my 20s, right? Maybe early 30s. My kids were in the car. And I was already pissed. I hopped out of the car. I picked up the cigarette that was still lit and I go, honey, you dropped this. And I threw it back in the car. And he's like, oh. You know, and I said, now pick up your garbage, you damn pig. Put it back in your car. Hi, OJ. You mean OJ or OC? Yeah, right now I have a lot of stuff in there. Kathy, I have clothes in there. I have a lot of like glassware. I have some older electronics and stuff in there, but I haven't listed on eBay in months. So I only have like 140 items. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, OC. He's probably 10 feet tall now. But this week, I want to take time this week to, and I always say this, Crystal's probably going, yeah, right. I really want to be pumping up my eBay this week. Ring finger 6, right is 7. Damn, girl. I didn't know you was going to be bringing me like, next you're going to be putting your like private part posting sizes or piercing sizes. Thank you for doing what I asked. Not many people follow directions that great. But I have, my jewelry customers, my YouTube family members, I'm looking for my posting. Oh, here they are. I know, honey. They buy from my eBay store all the time. Well, not like all the time, but quite a bit. I have some that will regularly buy from there. You guys, I want to tell you something. When Don comes into the chat, some of you know Don from before, some of you don't. I give Don preferential treatment. Yeah, I bet he's tall. I treat Don, I'd like to think I treat you all as VIPs, but I treat Don like I would treat like my father or my mother, like extra priority. Like when Boxer wanted that dirty magazine book or whatever, I'm like, you can have it. And then Don's like, I would like that book. I'm like, Boxer, you can't have it. I'm sending it to Don. Don has respect. I have a special relationship with him, and it's kindred, and it's spiritual, and it's has to do with my daughter. Don has been there as a shoulder to cry on. And Don and I have had a lot of, never face to face, always through email, but we have had a lot of very nice conversations. And that man will always have my undying respect. And he will always be my number one customer. Whatever he wants, he's my friend, my mentor. I always tell people this. One of the best things that you could ever do if you want to learn in this world is to sit down and actually have a conversation with an elderly person, because that's how you're going to learn. So we got ring. And I love that man. Uncontrollably. Love him. And I will always give him preferential treatment. Always. To the day I die, or to the day he dies. And I won't apologize for it. Okay. 6. I'm not going to put left hand, right hand. I'm just putting the sizes down, honey. Do you wear your wedding ring? What do I call elderly? Well, I know. I think Don's in his 70s. I think he's in his 70s, late 70s. I think. Dolly might know more. But, well, I mean, Kathy, you're not 75, like 75. You know what I mean? Like my mother is 78. She's 78 or she's 79. I don't consider my mother elderly. Okay. Like Don is not up on social media and things like that. This is why I don't FaceTime with him or Facebook call him. Okay. But there are things that that Don contributes to our friendship that nobody else can. And I have never taken advantage of that. But my mother, that crazy bitch, she uses power tools. She is a crazy bitch. And she does things that people shouldn't do. She builds walls in her apartments. She still uses circular saws, like big power tools. She gets up on big ladders and does stupid things. Okay? This is one of the reasons I worry so damn much about her, because she's stupid. She's stupid for doing this shit. She has vertigo, but she'll get up on a freaking 6-foot ladder on a second-story balcony where she could easily fall. You know what I mean? She's that rebel child that I have to worry about. That's why I want her to go into assisted living so bad, so I don't have to worry so much. Okay, so Kathy, you are left 6, right? This way, like, if you say to me, oh, I love bypass rings, I can put down here bypass ring on here, or rustic, or loves Pandora, or whatever. And if I see something and I can get it at a reasonable price for me, because I don't make a lot of money off my stuff like Cindy does, and Ro does, and Haley does, and everybody else in the fucking jewelry community, because I can't sell my stuff, even though it might be better than other people's. I can't sell it for those high prices because you guys won't pay those high prices with me. Some things I have to ask high prices because I paid up for them. However, I know my prices on a lot of things I did raise them, but the cost to buy these things is more. I'm paying more for them. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm getting really good deals. I'm still making a profit. I just don't have to make triple the profit. Or mostly, I never make double the profit. But anyway, I can like pick something up for you because I think, oh, Kathy might like that. So that's why I like to have all this information. That, and I'm really fucking nosy. Okay, right ring is 7. Oh my gosh. Let me just like make 2 lines. Left. I'm just gonna difficult. So glad you guys know that I'm just kidding. I love to pick on you guys, but I love to be picked on. Do you wear a wedding ring, Kathy? And I would never have guessed, Kathy, that you were, how old did you say you were? Hey, Dolly, what's going on with that case with the shooting and all that? Kathy's 75. I'm putting that on your envelope. Because you don't seem like you're 75. And you need to go to my Facebook, Kathy Evans, and friend request me so we can Facebook chat. Because I like to do that with my people. I like to do that with my family. Now I lost where you put all this stuff. Hi, Mom Knows Treasures. Oh my gosh, I totally missed you. I'm so sorry. Are you still here? I apologize. I'm so sorry. Did you change your name and I know you? Or are you new to my YouTube family? See, I would just call you MKT. Are you still here? I hope you're still here. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you feel ignored, I would be pissed. I would be pissed. I'm so sorry, MKT. Machine Gun Kelly. Mama Knows Treasure. Okay, right. My right finger, left hand. I'm going to have to get like a special envelope for you. Is a 6. Right ring is a 7. If I knew I had a new family member in here, I wouldn't have been swearing so much. She's not here. Oh, I never wear my wedding ring, only when I'm feeling love from my husband. I'm kidding. I like to wear all my turquoise and coral and everything. Right ring 7. No, I appreciate all the info, Kathy. I really do. Left, because when I'm buying stuff, and I'm still buying off shopgoodwill.com right now because some of my sources dried up and I'm not finding as much silver at garage sales as I wanted. And the way gas is, I don't want to drive 45 minutes out to, because the 2 contacts I have, they're quite a drive. Okay, right ring 7, left pinky 3 to 3.5. Ooh, honey, I could get you all kinds of rings for that pinky if you tell me what you're looking for. If you're looking for anything, I always find rings that are 3, 3.5, or 4. Right pinky is a 5. I am so grateful for this information because it helps me make you happy. And that's all I want to do. Right pinky is a 5. Index. Your cup size isn't in here. Indexes are, you have little hands. But I have so many rings, I have no business buying more. You could have started with that, bitch. Okay. What's your wrist? What's your wrist? And what kind of rings do you like? I know you bought that Marcasite one. MKT is gone. She probably thinks I'm a bitch. I'm sorry, MKT. I'm going to go to her channel. And if I bet she does content. Uh-oh, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are in the news. Did they break up? Or did they get married? What do we think? Did they break up or did they get married? Why did you guys tell me there was a new person in the chat? I would have smothered him with love. Have I told you all about the beautiful black, kinky, natural hair goddess that I met yesterday at Barnes & Noble? I want this woman as my daughter-in-law. So bad. And she's a hugger. She's like, can I hug you? And she's like, I just love you. And she was crying. You're so incredible. Because I am an acquired taste. And for somebody to know, I know this person. She's a new part-time, full-time reseller on eBay. Subscribe all the time. Let's go to her channel. Oh, she does content. Okay, so I'm going to... Mom Knows Treasures. I wanted to share with you. Okay, I'm going to make a comment. I am so sorry. I did not say say hi to you. Hello. You were gone by the time I saw your comment. Please come back sometime. You are very welcome to come and laugh at my craziness anytime you would like. Once again, I am so sorry I didn't say hi before you left. Please forgive me! Exclamation point. Oops, it's all in caps. Well, that's just how it goes. Oh, yeah, mine's broken too. And I need 17 stones retipped, so. Wrist is a 6, so you're a skinny bitch. Like, what kind of bracelets do you like? I know what kind of earrings you like. Oh, feather bypass ring. So, yeah. You like bands. You like the onyx, the topaz. So you like what you like. You just see something you like and you like it. Yeah. That's like me. I have stuff that's just silver. And then I have stuff that's like turquoise and coral and all of that stuff. Oh my gosh, Dolly, good luck with that. What's unfortunate is he's going to grow up hard because of that. And he's going to grow up with resentment, and he's going to grow up with an attitude. Unless your baby daddy is ex-husband, they're working with him on that, or he's in counseling. He really should be in counseling. Oh, what a good idea, Kathy. My mom did that. My mom did that too. All right. So, Kathy Evans, I got yours done. It took me 10 freaking hours. Okay, Brenda, I'm doing yours now. And hers is a lot of heavy stuff. See, she had a pretty blue, but it's full now. And I can't find any on clearance or anything like that. So I don't know. Oh, she responded. She loves my comment. She hearted the comment. Oh, good. So she knows I love her. That's all I care about. So the why are you sorry, Kathy? Oh, to Dolly. The bear, this broke off. It was really not as sturdy. I was trying to make it more sturdy, and then I broke this off. I broke it like in the middle, and then I just ended up taking the bail and soldering it right to the bear. Now that bear was a lot more prominent than this bear. I just soldered it right to the bear, but I have to finish polishing it up. He is in counseling. Well, you know what, honey? I want to wipe this down a little bit. See, it's not just like, this is one of the things I think that where I might be different than other people. Like, once it's sold and it's in the envelope and then I just throw it in a bag and send it to you, it's done. No, because I look at this and I think, okay, no, I want to polish this up a little bit, you know, and I always want you guys to look at your piece or pieces and be like, that is just so much more beautiful than I thought it was going to be. You know, Dolly, I would talk to him like me myself, since I have a special relationship with him, but I'm not in a mental place right now to do that. I'm not well enough to, I don't mean that to say I'm batshit crazy, but I don't have the mental energy, because I am an empath. I don't have the spiritual energy to counsel anybody in a situation like that. I'm currently not counseling anybody. I was counseling somebody for a while, but that's okay, Crystal. But yeah, I'm not counseling anybody right now because spiritually, I don't feel that I'm in a healthy enough place that I would be giving of 100% of my heart. And I can't give my heart without giving 100% of my heart. That's just how I am. And this is why Bible study was so depleting to me. Because I took on everybody's issues and negativity onto myself. Oh, she says, Mom knows treasures. Oh, no worries. You're too sweet, Hip Flippin Mama. I watch you and sometimes I will lurk. Love that. Lurk away. Kisses. As long as, I just want to make sure she doesn't feel, well, you know what? Yeah. He's got to focus here's the thing, Dolly. I hope you don't get upset with him because he has to focus his anger on somebody. And you're it. You know what I'm saying? You're it. We moms, we take on the pain of our kids so they don't have to hurt as much. And it's just going to take time. You know what I would do? I would just dote on him a little bit more. Like, if he's running down the stairs or something like that, rush over there and grab a hold of him and say, oh, see, please be careful, honey. I was worried that you were going to fall down the stairs, honey. Please don't scare me like that. I love you. I want to keep you safe. Please be careful. So, just do little things like that, so then he's like, oh, Mom wants to keep me safe. Oh, well, she does love me, because he is attributing you keeping him safe to loving him. Here, I give advice, and then my daughter took off. Like I'm nobody to give advice to. There. Brenda, I don't know if you're still at work. Just don't give up. Look how clean he is now. Front and back. He's beautiful. I'm so glad these are gone now because I could not store these properly. Was he the only one home, Dolly? Or were the other kids home too? Was your husband there? Or was he working? Because it happened early evening, didn't it? So your ex-husband was working. Or your baby daddy. I don't know. I don't know what he was. Honey, he does care. Just keep doing it. When my son was struggling, when he was diagnosed and everything, and he was going through all that crap, you know, I took all the hits for him. And, you know, he's like, we were walking through a parking lot one time, and he goes, oh, I just feel like I want to scream, you know, to himself. And I'm like, so scream. He goes, what? I said, scream at the top of your lungs in front of people. I said, it's a parking lot. Who the fuck cares? That's exactly what I said. Who the fuck cares? And so he did. He was like, I think 10, 11. He was a big kid. So he went, ah, while he was walking. He goes, that felt good. So he did it a couple more times. And people were looking. And I didn't care. I'm like, do it again. Oh my gosh. Why didn't he grab OC? Why didn't he grab Octavian? Why didn't he grab him instead of hiding? Well, his frustration should be geared towards him and not you. He clearly, you are his source of security, clearly. So you need to throw your baby daddy under the bus. Hi, MKT. Oh, baby. I'm so sorry. I didn't see your message. I was like, if I knew I had a new family member in the chat, I wouldn't have been swearing so much. MKT, I want to make you blue. But, oh, that was Alexander. Oh, whatever. Oh, thank you, honey, with my potty mouth. I want you, MKT, I want you to email me like your YouTube name, your real name, your phone number, if you dare, because I do call people, and your email address, and your YouTube or your PayPal email address, just in case you ever come to an auction, okay? I just want to be able to turn you blue. So if you email me that information, then I'll put it in the PayPal system or in the pirate ship, whatever. You love the cussing? Well, fuck you, bitch. You'll be one of the family. Okay, here's my email. Now spell it right or copy and paste. HIPFLIPPINMAMMA at yahoo.com. That's my email address. So if you email me all that information, MKT, then I will put you in my system, and then I can turn you blue. So that way, I know I have your information. And then that way, too, maybe I want to send you something or send you a card, or, you know, we get to know each other and I run across something and I want to send it to you. I love your glasses and your big ass fat lips. Now, is your top lip as big as it looks, or is that makeup? Because your what do they call it? Your Cupid's bow looks absolutely perfect. And I love your curly hair. It's probably natural, bitch. You're absolutely beautiful. You know, I've sold on eBay for 22 years. But I don't know how to do all the fancy shit. Okay, so Brenda, we're doing yours right now. So to cover up this ugly, the pen that was on this bag that I took away with the thing, I put some little stickers on there because Brenda supports my recycling. So I might send it a crappy bag to somebody who supports my recycling. Because I really do worry about this world. If I didn't have grandkids or a grandkid, I probably wouldn't worry about it as much. But I want there to be a nice world for my granddaughter. You know what I mean? And the only way that's going to happen is if we start to take care of our earth. And this business, being a reseller, and Mom, you know, Mom knows treasure, you know what I'm talking about. We deal with a lot of plastic, and I sell to a lot of resellers. Like Dolly's a reseller, and it's just I'm just trying to change that. I mean, I'm not going to test. Kelly, please let me know if you did this. I never got responses. Do you know? Okay. I got you, babe. We may be young, but we don't know. No, I better not do that because that will confuse her. She won't get it. I am not. And if I write you in caps, it's because this keyboard doesn't have a caps lock. Oh, thanks, baby. Have a good day, darling, as long as you know I love you. That's all I care about. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I got it. I got you. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. California. All my peeps are in California, man. Everybody would save so much more in shipping if I moved to California. Yeah. I don't know why I feel so strongly about it. Yes, it does save me money. That is why did it screw that up? That's a bonus. But I just felt so bad putting so much into the landfill. Carpet. Cardboard, I don't worry about. You know what I mean? But it's the plastic and the everybody's got cool emails. The plastic and the foam and the bubble wrap and all that stuff that I worry about. There we go. right, let's see how much it's going to cost so I know, so I can mark on the envelope. Because like California costs like $4 now. I don't even charge you guys enough to cover shipping in California if your package doesn't go insured, which most everybody's does. But so let's switch this. We'll do 7.5 because that's what when I make my envelopes, that's what most of them are. We won't do any insurance. Let's just see what base rate is for California right now. Usually I use Anamora as a guide. Okay, it's exactly what I charge you. But when is USPS going up, guys? Because they're going up really, really soon. Mom, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate that. I really, really do, because I felt so bad. You're blue now, Mom. Okay, now I should be able to close that out, and she'll still be in there. I wish PayPal had a paste. Yeah, you know what? They should be here too. They really should be here too. I truly believe that. We had a long time ago a store called Cub Foods. They only lasted a few years. You had to bring your own bags. If you used, they only had plastic bags. Well, paper bags. They might have had plastic. But if you had to use one of their bags, they would charge you 5 cents a bag. But if you brought your own bags, you got a 5-cent discount for every bag. Oh, great. I got to put I forgot her name already. Oh, no, I didn't. I know what it is. But I got to put her email in. And she's not coming up. So, yep, there she goes. Now she came up. I just got to put right here. MKT. space, and then the rest of her name until I have her by heart. Yeah, it should be like that more often. Oh, she's not coming up. I'm going to have to go through the whole process. Okay. I thought I could just do it partially. Yeah, that's what we used. I had a couple in my purse. Because when we go to Menards has really nice bags. And when I was unloading our groceries and stuff from Menards, because we get some groceries from Menards. I did it with Get Rates. It should have stayed now. It should stay now. But not MKT. I have to change that. Because I might not remember her real name. You guys know how my brain works. You know, you guys have to be with me for like freaking ever before I remember your first names. because my brain fog. I have terrible short-term memory. Although I was taking notes and everything, from a book about how to get your brain back with certain foods and stuff like that. All right, now it should come up. It's just so much easier to put a new person into pirate ship. And there she is. Okay. Than it is PayPal. I have so many problems with PayPal. And sometimes I might go through and put everybody in or put somebody new in, and then they're gone. And I'm just like, mm. Okay, let me do Stephanie because I have spent so many hundreds of dollars off of other jewelry sellers, auctions and stuff. Last month, I spent like $500, which is why I'm struggling so much this month. And I'm low on inventory because I don't have the money to buy it. But that's my fault. I'm blaming on the whiskey drinks that I don't drink anymore. Ooh. Yes, I love it. Okay, but I'm going to take the business name out because that's just the email. What an interesting. California has some really interesting addresses. Like for sure. 80% of my clientele, if I'm going to talk about you guys as customers and not family members, is in California. It's like, or Washington, Wisconsin, not Wisconsin, Washington, Oregon, Montana. And so, of course, it costs more to send things to you. But it's funny. And I start my auctions at 4. And you guys are probably still at work. I should probably start my auctions at 7. But so many people do auctions at night. I feel like everybody picks other auctions over me. Well, not everybody, okay? But, yeah. Okay. All right, let me close this. Open it back up. Affleck and Lopez. When they put 2 stars' names together, it all started with Bennifer back in the 90s when they were engaged the first time. And you guys, isn't it really sad that Ivana Trump died? She fell down her stairs and she had severe blunt force trauma to her midsection. And that's why she passed away, probably from internal bleeding. Got a Las Vegas marriage license. Affleck and Lopez got a Las Vegas marriage license. They are getting married, y'all. I actually think they're a cute couple. I do, but she really resented him when they were together the first time. Like, he likes a domestic woman, and she's not a domestic woman. Jen Garner was a domestic woman. Her idol was Martha Stewart. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck appear to have gotten married Saturday in Las Vegas, according to several news outlets. And a marriage license that appears in a Clark County, Nevada public record search bears the name Benjamin Giza Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. It also bears a new name, Jennifer Affleck. Why not Ben Lopez? Asked Jezebel. They are married. Well, good for them. She is a marrying person. Like, she doesn't believe in, like, dating. She broke up with, and not like Jennifer Lopez, but, like, she was with Casper for, like, 4 years, right? Well, let's see. First, she was married to Ohani Noah, who was a dancer. I think he was a dancer, or he was a restaurant person. I can't remember, but he was, like, not in show business when she first came out. She was married to Ohani Noah. She divorced him and then dated Chris Judd. And no, she divorced him and started dating Puff Daddy. And then she dated Puff Daddy for like 3 years. And she always wants to marry everybody she's with. And I just don't think that he would marry her. So she got away from Puff Daddy, got with Chris Judd, who was her backup dancer. And I think to get Diddy off her back, well, Puff Daddy at that point, to get Puffy off her back, she married Chris Judd. And then that got Puffy, to leave her alone. And she was married to Chris Judd for like a year, but she never loved him. And then she left Chris Judd and started dating that Casper guy. And she dated Casper for like 3 or 4 years. And they seemed like really happy and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's he wouldn't marry her or what the malfunction was. But, and then after Casper, then she hooked up with, after Casper, she married, or wait a minute. She married Mark Anthony after Chris Judd. That's what it was. She married Mark Anthony after Chris Judd. And then she was married to Mark Anthony like 6 or 7 years. And they had twins. But like she broke up with Casper and like 2 weeks later she was married to Mark Anthony. She like does not like to date. She likes to get married like Nicole Kidman. Likes to get married and then get to know her husband. And then her and Mark Anthony got divorced. And thankfully they're on good terms, co-parenting. Brenda, this is such a beautiful necklace. I don't know if you're here or you're working, but I'm really glad that you separated that from the pendant. I'm glad I offered that option. Bye, Kathy. Love you. I'll probably be off here. I've been on 3 hours. I just wanted to spend some time with you guys. That's all. I would have had this done in like a half an hour, 45 minutes, if I wasn't chit-chatting with all y'all. Pandora bracelets are hard to come by, man. And there are fakes, too. I'm about ready to maybe take a break. I don't know. Crystal, are you still here? Oh my gosh, Brenda, these earrings are gorgeous. I have some more coming in that are similar to this. Oh my gosh. I love these. I love these. The day will come when I will be able to keep nice jewelry for myself and not, well, I mean, the jewelry I got from Jude I can't seem to part with it. So I am keeping some stuff. Well, I'm glad they're married. I doubt they're going to have any kids, though. But they've got their own kids, right? She's 50, and I doubt she's going to want to stretch that body out. Unless they have a kid by surrogate. That's like the it thing to do now. Khloe Kardashian. I just know this from my that one page that talks about celebrity news that pops up when I open up a new tab. That and TikTok. A lot of people cover celebrity news on their TikTok and stuff. But I'm happy for Jennifer and Ben. I hope it works out. I hope he stays sober. And I hope that he gives Jennifer Garner the respect that she deserves. Because he dogged her bad. She saved his life. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go so I can get this done. And then I've got to go through my sports cards because I've got to send those out. I have to pick. And I've got about 2,000 cards to go through and sort so that I can pick out cards I want to send in. I know one I'm going to send in is my Ray Mercer card. My autographed Ray Mercer card. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys. That is so awesome. I'm so glad I got to spend time with you. Yeah, I'm planning on having an auction Tuesday, guys. The only way I wouldn't is if for some reason I don't have enough inventory to have an auction. Well, that's not true. I always have enough. It's just stuff that doesn't sell. But if I sell it for the right price, it'll sell. And I was having so much trouble with shopgoodwill.com. They had a glitch in their system and I couldn't bid on anything for like a week and a half, and then a bunch of shit. I gotta contact corporate. I've got one Shop Goodwill that's totally screwing me over on an item that didn't get paid. Well, I tried to pay it on my phone, but the website had a glitch where you had to choose pick up in person, and you can't like go to another state and pick up merchandise. And so I couldn't pay for it. It went past due where I couldn't pay for it, and they won't take the past due off of my account. They can do it because it's happened before, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I was waiting for, because I buy in bulk, right? I was waiting for other auctions to end so I could combine shipping. It got away from me. Can you please reset it? And if I get like a nasty Goodwill, then sometimes I'll ask to talk to a manager, or I will say, is there any way you can look in your system? I've only done this twice, but it has worked. Is there any way that you can look in your system and see how much money I've spent with shopgoodwill.com on jewelry? Because last year it was, and I did this as a trivia question. That's the only reason I remember. Last year, it wasn't my only source of income, and I bought a lot of eBay stuff off of there too. But I had spent $27,000 just on shopgoodwill.com alone for inventory, eBay and jewelry. And I spent, a lot at my local one. And then I don't like to flex like that. I don't. But it's like, come on, man. I mean, I don't just like spend $100 a year with you. I spend like, $2,000 a month with you. Can you just please extend me a courtesy and just forgive that? One Shop Goodwill charged me $3 to reset a past due on my account. And then once it was reset, then I had to pay it. I had to pay $3. I'm going to bring that up to Shop Goodwill. Because this little glitch, it put past dues on my several past dues. And if you have 3 past dues, you can't bid on anything, which means then I don't have stuff coming in, which means I don't have a lot of new inventory. And yeah, so I have to call corporate tomorrow, talk to somebody. And I let one of the other Shop Goodwills that I have a good relationship with, and they're like, if I make a mistake or I forget to pay or whatever, they're like, yep, Mrs. Haggard, no problem, I've reset you. Or if shipping is more than I think it should be, because sometimes, like I'll buy 10, 11 things and then they might be charging me $50 for shipping, and I'm like, it's going to cost you $6 to send this to me. You need to combine the shipping and stuff like that. And, but that all takes time and they can't do that on the weekends. So yeah. But, this box. Look how pretty that box is. I should get some stamps and stamp pretty things on boxes. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Ooh, a thank you card. Oh, no, it's just a thing for earrings. I am going to go and eat a little snack because I'm trying to eat like every 3-4 hours. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Love you so much. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for coming and spending time with me. And MKT, thanks for coming back, baby. I felt really bad that I did not see your message. I was so engrossed in putting notes on Kathy's envelope. So, all right, guys. Mwah. Love you long time. At least till Tuesday.